view of creating awareness among the doctors, Sankalpa sponsored the National Conference NIMACON 2019 at Solapur. This was an opportunity to introduce Sankalpa Pathy for the first time to the medical fraternity.
Honorable dignitaries who have organized this beautiful conference, Sankalpa NIMACON 2019 here in Solapur. In these hot days, organizing such a conference at Solapur definitely is a great challenge. Before I start with my short speech today, because I have ample of time tomorrow, where I would like every one of you to be here in time to see something which at present is beyond our imagination, but something which is possible to start as health of new era. Before I start with my short speech today, Ayurveda, the science of life. Life means liveliness, energy. And very unfortunately, since morning, what I am observing in the pandal is lack of that energy, that liveliness. So I would like to first thank the organizer as well as congratulate them. And for the organizers, I would like to have a great applause from all the audience present over here. I think this is too low compared to the number of people present in this pandal. So shall I ask you in some different style? How is the Josh? Give some big applause for the organizers. Thank you, Dr. Kulkarni, Dr. Kukreja, for giving me this opportunity on the first day as well, before the second day main presentation. Health of the new era. It gives me an immense pleasure writing this message for all the Ayurvedacharyas who are learned and experienced in their core knowledge. The world today is changing very fast, and so people expect to get the super fast results. All the researches going on in the medical field have concentrated mostly on the Western philosophy of the modern medicine. It has become an unwritten rule that once the research is being published in Lancet or has proved as evidence-based medicine, it should be followed without asking any question. The sad story of ancient Indian knowledge of Ayurveda is strangely struggling to establish its own identity as a foolproof methodology to cure. It has also been unable to find out the alternative solution to age-old Panchakarma. I really appreciate usefulness of Panchakarma, which I have recommended for thousands of my clients, even in this modern age. However, pursuing the entire Panchakarma as it is has become practically impossible. Here, the basic difference between modern medicine and Ayurveda needs an introspection. As of all of us know that this difference is connected with symptomatic relief using modern medicine, that is allopathy, and root cause elimination, which is possible with Ayurveda. Even today we start discussing Ayurveda, we say Ayurveda focuses on swasthasya swasthya rakshanam, aturasya vikara prashanam cha. We talk about three doshas like Vata, Pitta, Kapha. The theory of Panchabhutik Chikitsa and Saptadhatu Poshan is also discussed oftenly. Here I would like to mention specifically that correlation of radiopathological diagnostic reports with Ayurvedic Nidan has to be worked out by seniors and experts to form a new vision so that the therapeutic advantage of Ayurveda can be established. Ayurveda, in other words, is known as science of life. Now, have you forgotten the meaning of word life? As all of us know, change is life, and life is nothing but the constant change. The greatness of Ayurveda is it deals with each and every aspect of human life. The first objective is to maintain health and happiness, which is preventive, and the next is to manage and restore the status of health if any disorder is there. Ayurveda, I believe, often offers wonderful tools for better lifestyle by giving equal importance to body, physical, mind, psychological, soul, spiritual, and I am a firm believer that only this holistic approach is need of new era. Over the years, apart from the lifestyle, the fooding style has changed a lot, and the latest research in modern science accepts the fact that gut microbiology plays a vital role in the development of different diseases or disorders as well as for its recovery. I appreciate the change in the same is responsible for restoration and recovery. Now, Ayurveda, since thousands of years, has stressed on this aspect of life by dividing food, nutrition, ahara, in three different phases, as all of you know. While explaining the importance of Pathya in Ayurveda, well-known Ayurvedacharya, late Vaidya Bindu Madhav Pandit has mentioned the rediscovery of simple basic facts, while advising patients as to start with Ayurvedic medicine along with medical nutritional therapy, that is MNT. In Ayurveda, it is called as Aushadhi Ahara. At the time of recovery of patient should be treated only with MNT, and even after full recovery, advice is given for nutritional diet, that is Pathyakar Ahara. The speed with which research in healthy food science of nutrigenomics has progressed, we cannot ignore and keep it away from our day-to-day life. We can access the significance of products like spirulina, chlorophyll, cow colostrum, bee propolis, different types of mushroom, soybean, and so on. We may not get references about all these nutritionally valuable resources in old Ayurvedic literature. However, we can ascertain their usefulness as health enhancers. To conclude this message, last but not least, I would like to mention that let us keep ourselves open-minded, and there is no need to restrict our thinking only to one pathy. Rather, we should be ready to change our approach, attitude, and must start thinking on the new horizons as well as challenges by starting a crosstalk with other pathy to form a new integrated model for health of new era. A short story also I would like to tell to this august audience. There was a prize distribution ceremony for the farmers, and one farmer who was receiving the production of the best maize continuously for 4 or 5 years was asked a question by the reporters, and reporters asked him, we have heard that you are receiving this prize every year, but at the same time we are surprised to know that you are actually distributing your seeds with your neighbor farmers. How come you can think like this, that you distribute your best seed to your neighbor farmers when you are competing in this competition and you want to win this competition? And the farmer said, see, if you remember that while ripening, pollination takes place, and the wind flowing from this air to this way to that way always will cross-pollinate. If my neighbor farmers will use the seeds which are not that effective, not that good, it will definitely affect my farm. So I feel that unless and until I help other farmers to share what is good and best with me, I may not get the best result. The fact remains, none of us truly wins until we all win. Call it power of collectivity, call it a principle of success, call it a law of life. Know this secret as you grow in life. When you help the people around you to be good, you surely become the best. Thank you very much. Thank you.